Hello Eggheads, hope you're doing well out there. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, where we bring you the best stuff for the best prices. First of all, it looks friggin' awesome. The accent color really pops. It's got red here, but you might be able to choose black, blue, gray, or purple depending on current inventory. It's got that ever more popular bucket seating design, as you can see. That's to help you feel more focused on the game. Obviously for racing games, it'll add actual functionality to your gameplay. For FPS games and everything else, it's not a functional thing, just a preference and a feel. This will be better for medium to smaller size users. Even though the chair boasts an impressive 330-pound capacity, if you are a slightly larger user, you may feel a bit restricted by the bucket seating. We try to be super transparent with you here at Newegg Now, but it will feel super good to those medium or smaller sized users, okay? The entire metal frame is ergonomically designed from top to bottom. You got head and lumbar support both right here. The headset pillow and lumbar cushion are both entirely removable. All right, that is gonna help you feel comfortable during long working days or during long LAN parties. So whether you are working, studying, or gaming, you'll feel awesome. The artificial leather feels really good. It feels good to the touch, and it's easy to clean. So I don't personally eat greasy foods or snacks while I'm gaming simply because I'd be worried food particles might hit the monitor or get into the keyboard. I'm a neat freak, so even talking about that scares me. But if you choose to do so and you spill on the chair, you'll be fine. Easy to clean. Let's talk about specific functionality here. The chair, as you can see, can rock both back and forth. The adjustable backrest means you get all the way from 90 degrees up to 170 degrees. Let me demonstrate. Here we go. Oh, that feels great. Heck, you could take a nap like this or put a projector on the ceiling and play games like that. That is friggin' awesome. You can also adjust the height of the armrests, plus obviously the height of the seat. Where is the handle? There it is. So this is gonna fit a lot of shapes and sizes. You get a 360-degree swivel. Great, so if you need to turn around and talk to someone or if you win a game for victory laps. At the bottom, you've got a 5-point base, so you will not damage floors. You will remain securely in place. GT Racing has truly given you a lot of the same features that come with chairs in the $400 range, but you get it for sub $200. You get this great look, a true bucket seat with adjustable armrests, seat height. You get a 360-degree swivel. You can recline back to 170 degrees. The floors won't scratch. The leather feels good and it's easy to clean. You get full body support. You got that lumbar and the headrest. For exact pricing, please check the description or click that link below. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know.
Hi, welcome back to Newegg Now. I'm James, and today I'll be talking to you about the WAVLINK Quantum DAX AC3200 Wireless Router. So let's start out with the design, because it's not every day that a router wins a design award, but that's what happened here, as this router is an IF Design Award winner. The router's case was designed by Jacob Jensen, who was a prominent Danish industrial designer who passed away back in 2015. He's famous for sleek European product designs, such as his work with Bang & Olufsen, and long before Steve Jobs, he coined the slogan, "We think differently." He was all about minimalist designs. Jacob Jensen also said of his design aesthetic, the goal was different but not strange. So let's see if this delivers on that promise, and I'll let you be the judge. One look at the box, and you get the impression that they were going for a luxury product here. It has a sleek look to it and nice understated black on black fonts. Let's have a look at the case of the router itself. So here's the router, here's the award-winning case. You can see, again, a very sleek black case, very simple in a modern appliance sort of way. It really wouldn't look out of place anywhere in the home, which makes it a lot nicer aesthetically than your average router. But is it worth the price? Let's get down to the router's actual specs. The Quantum DAX boasts the ultimate in Wi-Fi performance. It uses a Broadcom BCM4709CO dual-core 1.4 GHz chipset with 1G flash to handle complex communications. It carries 2.4G and 5G signals, which are conducted by two Broadcom BMC4366 chipset coprocessors separately for better performance. dual speeds of 2.4 gigahertz at 1000 Mbps, plus 5 gigahertz at 2167 Mbps for a very fast home network. This, of course, means 4K streaming videos and some intense online gaming without the buffering. For ports, it has a 10, 100, and 1000 Mbps Ethernet WAN port, along with 3 10, 100, 1000 Mbps Ethernet LAN ports, and a USB 3.0 port which can share files and media with networked devices. In other features, the product description calls this an elegant LCD display. That's the LCD display on top of the router itself, which shows Wi-Fi connectivity and router status. There are also 3 touch keys there for ease of use. It has some security features built in as well, including parental controls, which ensure your online experience is safe and secure for the kiddies. It also has malicious site blocking and remote access. Finally, the integrated heatsink ensures fast heat dissipation to prolong the router's lifespan. It comes with an easy setup assistant with multi-language support and provides a quick and hassle-free installation for your home or office. Okay, that's the WAVLINK Quantum DAX AC3200 Wireless Router. Shop for that in the link below if you're into it. Also, check out some other cool new products on Newegg.com, including cameras, gaming gadgets, mechanical keyboards, ARGB fans, and more. I'm James Oliver. On behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now, thanks for watching. Enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, I'm James. Welcome back to Newegg Now. I'm cold because it's winter and I'm sitting behind these fans and they're giving off a lot of air. Today we're looking at the Vetroo SY-120 ARGB case fan set. There are actually 3 fans in this set. You can find it in sets of 5 or in singles on Newegg.com. So right out of the box, this package includes 3 120mm ARGB fans, 1 controller hub, and it also includes, of course, this RF wireless ARGB remote controller. So these fans are connected to your motherboard with a standard 5-volt 3-pin RGB header. It also comes with a hub that will connect the remote control. And for some motherboards that do not have 5-volt 3-pin ports, that's where the remote control really comes in handy. That will be used to control the lights, and it can also control the fan speed. Now, I like to use the remote control anyway because it's convenient and it's more fun. So here I'll play around a bit with the light settings. You have a good spectrum of light colors and you can adjust those by toggling through the modes on this. I must say this particular RF wireless remote control is pretty ugly. I'm not a big fan of these colors, but it does make it easy to find the different functions. So if you click your auto, it's going to take you back to this rainbow spectrum of moving colors. We can also speed up the movements or slow them down. You can see I'm slowing down the movement as these lights track along the LED ring here, and then I can speed them up, all adjustable on the remote. There you go. So very customizable in that sense. Now, if you have a look at some of the other functions, you can see here, again, a broad spectrum of light patterns. You can also set it to sit in some stable, static light colors, such as white here. Breathing, here's green, blue, red, and so on. So a lot you can play with in terms of the ARGB light settings. Now, the flashy lights aside, these fans perform very, very nicely. They're 120mm in size. They feature 7 fan blades, and they shift a large amount of air volume. I'm really feeling that volume and air pressure coming at me now. It's a stable airflow. It's going to dissipate heat really nicely. The fans have speeds up to 1500 RPM and airflow up to 35.2 CFM. All 4 corners of each fan are also equipped with an anti-vibration pad. And these are going to reduce the resonance and effectively reduce fan noise as well. They're not going to be rattling around inside your setup. They're very quiet. They make little more than a faint humming sound. You might be able to hear that a little bit in the background if I just bring my mic over into the airflow here. The maximum noise level, though, will only reach 25 dBA. So here I'm using the remote control to toggle through some of the different setups we have for the RGB light settings. So this is the default rainbow in motion. We can also play with how fast or how slow we would like to see this by making some simple adjustments on the RF wireless ARGB controller. So here we see we can slow this movement pattern right down. Let's toggle through and see what else we have. So plenty of different lighting and color schemes to suit your tower, to suit your setup, and to really spruce up that environment, whether it be your home or office. We see a lot of these ARGB light fans and light accessories. You know, we have keyboards, mice, and even mouse pads now with ARGB capabilities. People are using these to add something a little extra to their home system setups. There are also 5 settings to control the brightness of the lights. Here we're on the first setting, that's the dimmest. I'm just going to click through this, and you can see the lights get significantly brighter. We're just going to adjust the speed here. As you can see, the movement of the lights very, very slow here, and I'm just going to gradually speed that up. So that is the Vetroo SY-120 ARGB case fan set. It's a set of decent ARGB fans to light up your tower and really spruce up your setup. Shop for this product in the link below and check out some other cool products from gaming gadgets like gaming mice and keyboards to cameras, speakers, all sorts of interesting desktop tech. I'm James Oliver on behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now. Enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one. So if you're a gamer or otherwise push your CPU to work hard, you might need a little extra from your CPU cooler. CPU coolers dissipate the heat from your processor and keep things running nicely. Welcome back to Newegg Now. I'm James, and today we're talking about the Vetroo V5 CPU Cooler. Now this comes with AMD brackets and Intel brackets. I'll show you what comes right out of the box here. It also comes with an Intel back plate and, of course, thermal paste. Now, in the product description, it says that this is designed to look good inside a gaming PC case, and I wouldn't argue with that. I like the white frame, I like the white fan blades, they give it a nice clean look, and of course they reflect the RGB colors nicely as well. Unlike some ARGB fans, this is not an LED ring, as you can see. It's not an LED ring light around the fan itself. The LED is actually built into the fan, and that gives the light a more subtle feeling. I quite like the look of this. Note that this CPU cooler does not ship with an RF wireless RGB remote like the one I have in my hand here, but it will respond to one. So if you already have some RGB fans in your home setup with a remote controller like this one, it will fit in nicely and function on the same frequency. So let's play around a little bit with the ARGB light setup. As with other ARGB fans, you're going to have a lot of different options. I'm going to just make adjustments using this RF wireless remote control. So if I click into the auto function here, I'm going to just cycle through a few of the different modes. And you'll see once again that the light is nice and subtle in this. The light is actually coming out of the stem of the fan itself, rather than using an ARGB LED lighting ring. So here are some different ARGB light modes. You can also select static modes. We can adjust the brightness. I'm going to bring the brightness down to its lowest setting and then bring it right back up. Like other Vetroo ARGB fans, you will have 5 brightness modes, and there are also many different modes in terms of both static and moving lights. Specs-wise, it's a very capable 120mm ARGB fan with PWM function, which can automatically adjust fan speeds according to the CPU temperature for efficient cooling and minimized fan noise. It allows for dynamic speed adjustment from 800 RPM to 1700 RPM, with double-sided silicone shock-absorbing pads. Even with the fan running at full power, the maximum noise level should only reach about 30.8 dBA with airflow within 25 to 52 CFM. The Vetroo cooler's copper base is adopted to fit the CPU nicely. See if I can give you a look at that. There's the copper base, if you can see it, underneath this sticker for its protection. Now, what's good about this is it has a good sized contact area, and that allows for better thermal conductivity. There are 5 6mm pure copper heat pipes there with 48 pieces of 0.4mm industrial grade pure aluminum heat sinks, which provide fast heat transfer, if you have a look at that, and maintain good operation of the CPU itself. If you'd like to shop for the Vetroo V5 CPU Cooler, head down to the links below in the description. We've got a lot of other cool tech and gadgets to light up your tower, your keyboard, your mouse, or desktop. Check out some of the new gaming gear we have at Newegg.com. I'm James Oliver on behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now. Thanks for watching, enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, I'm James. Welcome back to Newegg Now. Today, I'll be showing you the EASYTONE Backlit Mini Wireless Keyboard. So this convenient little gadget comes with a USB dongle and can connect to your smart TV, PlayStation, Xbox, Android TV box, Google TV box, Raspberry Pi. If you've got a tablet, laptop, or PC, it will work really well with that too. If you have an old PC you're using as a home media center that's running a legacy Windows system, it's going to work with that as well. Windows XP, even Windows 2000 won't be a problem. For Mac users, I just tried it out here in the studio with a MacBook Pro running Catalina. It worked very well with that, no problem there. It's plug and play, there are no drivers, nothing to install, and it works right out of the box. So, we know it's very compatible, but why would you want to have one? Well, it's great for sitting back on the sofa, being able to chat, send emails, web browse, find and play movies and music on your tablet, console, smart TV, or computer. You can really use it from across the room. If you're in a big living room, for example, the range is about 10 meters. That's about 33 feet. And that is due to its RF 2.4G wireless connection hardware. We've tested it here in our studio using the wireless keyboard in a different room, and it worked really well even through the walls. It stayed connected, the signal stayed strong with the USB dongle. It has 360-degree connectivity, so you don't need to point it in any specific direction like a conventional TV remote control back in the day. It can work from any side of your device. It features a 92-key keyboard with built-in media buttons such as volume control here. It has skip forward, skip back, pause, and play. It also has hotkeys for your home screen, email, and for your browser. And if you're watching a movie in the dark and don't want to misplace your mini keyboard, you may have noticed I've been playing with it here, but it has a nice backlight function. So let's have a look at some of the functions here. We were just talking about the keyboard, so I will turn that light on. You can see how it lights up nicely. Let's toggle between the 3 different colors. You can see there's a handy function key down here in the bottom left. And we're just going to hit F2, blue, red, and green. Those are our 3 color options, and we can turn it off as well. Now, I'm just going to keep the color on here. Let's have a look at just how sensitive this touchpad really is. And I think if you're holding it, it's quite ergonomic actually. You can put your pinky fingers underneath it and just use your thumb to track along that touchpad. Now, it also has a 2-fingered scrolling feature if you want to scroll through web pages with this. It's actually really handy for web browsing, for searching. I mean, there's a lot of different reasons you're going to want to have a keyboard in your hand. You don't want to have to get up and walk over to your computer. If you have, for example, your PC set up or your laptop set up as your home media center, it's set up to a big flat screen. You're going to have to go over there and play with a big keyboard on your lap. Your kickback on your sofa instead. Look how handy, look how small this is, and like I said, very ergonomic. You have that keyboard right in your hand. You can search for your media and play it. It has some really handy hotkeys right here. This is a search function if you're searching for the next song or video you want to watch. Down here is your home key. This will take you back home, obviously. Down here is email. If you want to get an email fired off from the comfort of your living room, you can. Over here on this side, we also have, as you can see, some handy volume controls here to adjust volume and to skip ahead, skip back, pause, and play. So as you can see, there's 3 DPI settings. One of them will let your cursor just race across a big flat screen if you've got a 27-inch or bigger and you just want to get across there in a hurry. We also have an adjustment here. Another click will take you to a much more precise DPI setting. And then you've got something in the middle as well, just for your everyday web browsing capabilities. Anything else we can do with this? I think I've talked about everything. Can you think of anything else? We're going to flip it around. Oh, turn the screen. Yes, of course. All right, let's give you a look at just how this works. We have this on the Newegg website here. Let's have a look first at just tracking around. You can see again just how responsive, how sensitive that really is as the cursor flies around here. I'll use it with my thumb too. This is a more comfortable position. Let's make some adjustments to the DPI. I'm just going to hit Function Spacebar, and you can see there's a nice precise DPI level there. And we'll hit it one more time, and this one is just going to fly that cursor across the screen. So let's split the difference and go back to the middle setting. Now, if we click on the Home button, it's going to bring us back here to our home media player. And as you can see, this is set up already to jump back into Chrome if we want to. There are two handy little mouse triggers right here. You have your left mouse and your right mouse. So we're just going to double click the left mouse and it brings us back to our browser. Works really well. Now, to give you a look at the keyboard, let's click into the URL. We'll hit backspace and just type in again www. You can see Newegg already loaded in there. I'll type it again, newegg.com. There we go. And hit enter, and it does Q buttons. Okay, so full disclosure, there's one function of this mini keyboard that annoys me. It's if you're using it with your PC or your laptop, you're using it as a web browser here. As you can see, I've entered the URL, newegg.com. Now, if I just click enter, it does not accept that. It's going to always use the enter key to select something on the virtual on-screen keyboard here. So pretty annoying. You can get around it though. It still thinks it's a remote control. So of course, if I enter the URL here quickly again, all I need to do on the keyboard is use the cursor arrows. I'm going to go over to the enter button. I'm going to press OK, and now it's going to work. I wish there was a way that we could just directly interface and enter text, but maybe in the next version. Finally, I'll show you the most important function of this mini keyboard. You can play the Google Dinosaur browser game. Amazing. Oh, game over. I'm not good at it, but it works well. So that's the EASYTONE backlit wireless keyboard. Check out the links below this video to shop for this cool product. We also have new gaming gadgets, accessories, mice, keyboards, cameras, and more on Newegg.com. I'm James Oliver. On behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now, enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one.